Ladies and gentlemen, the Russell Cage Experience come to you right here. This is going to be kind of a mixture of a thoughts video and an ECW review, I guess so to say. We have basically we have Tiffany opening up the show, and it's basically saying that there is a new superstar initiative coming to ECW with the severe blow that ECW was dealt in that 15-person superstar trade that took place. We see a huge debut power of basically FCW is what it was. There's 3 FCW guys and one guy that basically he worked in New Japan Pro Wrestling. So without further ado, let's get this thing kicked off. Talking about our first new superstar from the Superstar Initiative. I'm taking some of this background information off of NoDQ.com to kind of give you an idea of who these folks are and whatnot. So our first new Superstar Initiative talent is Yoshitatsu, and it really wasn't a match between him and Shelton Benjamin. Shelton Benjamin was basically making fun of him for quite some time, and Yoshitatsu basically hit him with a Chuck Norris roundhouse kick, is the way I will describe it, and knocked Shelton out and got the pin on him. That really didn't showcase Yoshitatsu very much, in my opinion. I'm not going to be quick to judge him yet because I haven't really seen his full wrestling. He is very jumpy. I will put it that way, because after he beat Shelton, he was jumping around, flailing his arms every which way and all that. But Yoshitatsu, he was former Nafumi Yamamoto, I think I pronounced that right, who has been signed to a WWE deal since September 2008. And he has worked for New Japan Pro Wrestling in the past. So that is Yoshitatsu. Some of these guys I may have to look up on YouTube to kind of see what sort of wrestling skills they have. And that being that, our next thing is the Abraham Washington Show. Now this guy, I really was not getting into, like, he had some funny parts, and I have to agree with DJ Sleazy C when I say this. The last thing ECW needs is a talk show. They need to focus on getting these guys over. They need to focus on their wrestling. Because without that, I mean, you gotta have a certain amount of mic skills, but I think the debut of Abraham Washington tonight was kind of overkill. Or not tonight, last night, sorry. It basically had the Bella Twins on there. He was kind of insulting them. Some of the stuff he was insulting them with was funny. But the main thing is we know that they don't get along all the time. We know that they're twins, all that. This was really kind of a pointless, well, I shouldn't say pointless. It introduced Abraham Washington, but hopefully this guy can wrestle, because if not, he is in some deep doo-doo. We'll put it that way. But according to this, Abraham Washington, real name Brian Josie, debuted his new talk show last night, and he's been acting as a general manager down in FCW, and his gimmick is a takeoff of Barack Obama. So that being said, he's trained with Ohio Valley Wrestling, and once again he's been signed since September 2008 with WWE. So hopefully we can see a match between him and somebody. Hopefully this guy can wrestle, because if not, he's out of luck. Next we have Sheamus O'Shaughnessy. I really haven't seen much of him, but boy, dude needs a tan. This is DJ Sleazy C and I were discussing this last night. We're thinking about getting starting a fundraiser for him called the Help Sheamus Get a Tan Fund, and it's really hard to judge him when he's wrestling a jobber. Because one, he's going to probably, no doubt, he's going to squash the guy. I'm going to have to probably look him up as well on YouTube and see what sort of wrestling ability he has. I've heard good things about him, so hopefully that will come out on ECW. So I think most people know Sheamus O'Shaughnessy, so they know the background of him, so I'm not really going to touch on him that much. And then our next person we have is Tyler Rex, and it looks like he's going to be having kind of like a SoCal surfer gimmick. I don't know. Basically, he debuted just going up to Zack Ryder saying, "Hey, I've got a match with you Thursday." So hopefully we can see what Tyler Rex has in store for the ECW roster and whatnot. I might also look him up on YouTube to maybe, and I might make a video later on or something letting you know what I thought. But Tyler Rex, real name Gabe Tuff, made his debut last night with Zack Ryder. He will be wrestling Ryder on Superstars. And Rex right now is actually the current FCW heavyweight champion, and he has been signed since February of 2008 to a developmental deal, and he has also held the FCW tag team titles. So Tyler Rex, we will see what he has in store this Thursday on Superstars at 8. And then, of course, the ECW main event, Vladimir Kozlov and William Regal defeating Tommy Dreamer and Christian, and it looks like we're maybe getting once again a William Regal Vladimir Kozlov teaming, maybe even Regal as a manager type role for Kozlov, and going after the ECW title, which I'd rather than put Shelton in that spot on ECW before Kozlov. But Kozlov, I don't really know what to take on him still. I'm not. He's not. He's not over with me. I'll put it that way. They need to, if they're going to put him in the ECW title picture, they need to really do something to make him stand out and make me either love him as a character or absolutely hate him as a heel character. So, that being said, that's my thoughts on this new Superstar initiative. That's my thoughts on ECW this past week. Not really that great of a show, but given the type of show it was supposed to be, really probably couldn't expect much out of it anyway. So, with that being said, post your thoughts on ECW, post your thoughts, and if you have any thoughts on the new Superstars that debuted, let me know where I can maybe find them, or if you've seen matches and what you think of them. So with that being said, this is the Russell Cage Experience, and I am out of here. You guys take it easy, and peace out.